Hi, good evening, everybody. Welcome to Inside the Numbers. Yes, I'm back again from my other layaway. Guys, I am going to post pictures. I won't do a video on it, but my daughter took a bunch of pictures of this apartment before I started, and oh, jeez. Anyway, how people live like certain ways in life, I don't know. All right, this is going to be a pretty simple video, guys. I want to go through Kevin Adams' drafting in rounds 4 to 7, okay? The last 3 years, not counting this year because we don't know anything yet. It's way too soon for somebody this low drafted to get a contract right away. So 20, 21, and 22, the 3 seasons that Adams drafted in rounds 4 to 7. We're going to break it down, take a look at it, and I want to compare it to Yzerman. Okay, I'm going to compare some numbers to Yzerman after. I'm going to flip the board and we'll compare. So let's take a look. 3 drafts. He had 14 picks. He managed so far 4 contracts out of those 14 picks, which is really good. 4 contracts, folks. Let me get on this side. It'll make more sense. Okay, so forward Olivier Nadeau. He's 20 now. He was drafted in the 4th round, 97th overall in 2021. He's under contract now. He's in his entry level right now. Tyson Kozak. Who last year really impressed, you might recall at camp. Well, we're going to see what he does this year. We'll see. Centerman Tyson Kozak, of course, 20 years old, 7th round, 193rd overall, 2021 again. This is a good draft for Adams. His 2nd draft. And if you look at his 1st draft in 2020, he didn't have many picks because, truth is, Botterill left him in quite a mess, actually, when it comes to drafting his 1st year. Then defenseman Nikita Novikov, 19 now. He was drafted in the 6th round. He's under contract now, 188th overall, drafted also in 2021. So these 3 were drafted in rounds 4 and down and are all under contract now, which to me, folks, is very impressive. It is. Because they don't just give contracts away. You know, they know if the guy's not going to work out. They can tell most of the time, you know. These guys right away impressed 2 short years later, and they're under contract, these guys already. So Vsevolod Komarov, another blue liner, 19 years old, 5th round, 134th overall, picked in 2022. Okay, so these are the 4 hopefuls, and I'm very hopeful in Olivier Nadeau, very hopeful. And Tyson Kozak, since last summer, I'm kind of a believer, so we'll see what happens there. So far, 14 picks, 4 contracts. It's good. It's not bad. It's good. I mean, it's kind of early, and some of these other picks might still earn contracts. So, you know, if you're hitting 1 out of 3, it's not bad, really. Okay, let's flip over to Yzerman, guys. It's not going to be a very long video, but I do want to go over these numbers. Yzerman in Tampa Bay. I'm not going to go in Detroit because in Detroit fans are saying he built this great team in Tampa Bay, which, folks, you know, go check who picked some of these draft picks. It wasn't Yzerman that picked all this. You know, even Detroit fans don't know this. Yzerman did not go and pick some of the big names. The biggest name that he picked, Jonathan Drouin. That's it. That was his highest pick, and that's who he picked, Jonathan Drouin. I believe it was number 3, right? I think it was number 3. Anyway, Yzerman in Tampa, he had 9 drafts between the years 2010, 2018, 36 picks, 11 eventually got NHL time of these picks. But notables, okay, I'll get on this side again. Notables, Andre Palat was his home run, 7th round pick, 208th overall, drafted in 2011. That's his home run pick for sure, without a doubt. Cedric Paquette has carved out a decent career as a defensive forward, not bad. As really a low liner player, right? 3rd, 4th liner most of his career. 4th round, 101st overall, 2012. Decent career. It should be noted, you know. And Ross Colton, also a 4th rounder, 118th overall in 2016. So Yzerman did hit on his 36 picks on these 3, definitely. Now I'm looking so far. I believe that we've hit on Olivier Nadeau. I really do believe we've hit on him. I think this is a hit. I'm pretty sure it is. We're going to see how it pans out. Now, these guys yet to have NHL time, right? but this is early in Adams' tenure as general manager, folks. So you know, I know it's like comparing apples to oranges, what I'm doing here, but I wanted to show you his body of work where he gets all the credit in Tampa Bay for being this genius. This is it, in his low picks, this is it. Now, if we're gonna go third round and so on, yes, then we can, there's other names, of course, we can Braden Point. I mean, there's names we can come up with, but I'm going 4th round to 7th round. These are where you gotta get lucky. General managers gotta get lucky. You gotta pull one out of the hat. If you can pull one a year out of the hat and you get a contract a year, like the amount of contracts that were given out, I wrote it down. There was quite a few eventually. You know, this is the thing. The word eventually comes in. Like Yzerman's first year, he was 0 for 4 with contracts. The first 4 were a wash. The next year, 3 for 4, very good. The next year, 1 for 3. The next year, 3 for 4 again. The next year, 2 for 3. The next year, 1 for 5. The next year, 4 for 5. But this is later on, okay? This isn't him giving these. There's other, I'm counting all sorts of general managers that gave these guys contracts, and a lot of these guys fell out of the league too, you know, but I don't want to go into every detail. And then 2017, 2 for 3, 2018, 2 for 4. So in 36, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, half, 50% got contracts. Now, 11 of those 18 got time in the NHL. Some guy, and I'm counting here, guys, 11 got time. I'm not gonna count somebody who got 3 games, 4 games. I'm not counting that. But let's say if they got 10 games or more, you know, I would say at least out of these 11, about 6 of them were under 100 games their career, under 80 games, I think. It was low. So these are the hits. These are the Yzerman hits, okay? This is them right there. These are the guys he drafted that carved out careers, okay? Low drafts. Braden Point, of course, I think it was 3rd round, right? Was an awesome, awesome hit. Without a doubt, that was an awesome hit. But if you look at it from this angle, can Adams do this over 9 years? Can he pull out 3 names like that? Sure he could. He might have done it already, folks, in 3 years. He might have. You know, there's no way to know how these guys are going to turn out, right? If Tyson Kozak can carve out a 500 NHL career, game NHL career, that covers, you know, Cedric Paquette's career, basically. Olivier Nadeau could come into the NHL and have a long, you know, great career. Will he be as good as Andre Palat? Who knows? There's no way to know. There's no way to know. This is a power forward. There's no way to know. And then you got the blue liners, the Russian blue liners. Adams is doing his job well. That's the point of this video. Really, guys. He's doing his job well. And it drives me nuts how other channels don't actually say it. All they say, certain general managers, I won't mention Detroit's general manager, is a genius, and Adams gets no credit for doing something that I'm showing you right here. 3 drafts, 14 picks, already 4 contracts, 3 contracts in 1 year. The first year he had something substantial to work with. He believes he nailed it 3 times. Now, sure they could be depth signings, sure they could be AHL careers. But at the same time, depth signings are still needed in an organization, right? I believe Nadeau, though, is an NHL hit. Just my thoughts. All right, guys, done for this one. I want to get some videos finally out to you. See you in those.